It's been impossible to ignore the large-scale protests that have been happening in Toronto lately. Many of these are first-time protesters experiencing a different side of the legal system and police. At a press conference on April 1st, pro-Palestinian organizers condemned the actions of the Toronto Police Services at a weekend demonstration.
And I was grabbed by my head, pushed over the police line, forcibly thrown to the ground, and I just felt several bodies on top of me.
Another attendee said he was grabbed and assaulted by police and that the police stepped on his hearing aid. These accounts raise the importance of knowing your legal rights. Council Call, a new podcast launched by the Community Justice Collective in Toronto, is teaching people their legal rights and how to apply them. On the Record spoke with co-hosts Aliyah Pabani and Seema Atri about the project and what people need to know.
There's limitations to simply knowing what your rights are. It's about practicing them and the intricacies of practicing them in different contexts.
In the first episode, Atri, a lawyer with the CJC, discusses some key points about what to do if you're contacted by police.
The police might not share truthful information in order to try to get you to talk. So anything you say to them can be used as evidence, and that's often the reason they're reaching out.
Police officers are only allowed in your residence with a warrant or if someone else on the property allows them in. The only type of warrant that allows entry into your property is called a feeney warrant. Atri said the warrant needs to have feeney on it and be signed by a judge. If you get detained or arrested, you have to tell the police your name, address, and date of birth only, according to Pringle Law, a criminal defense firm. Other than that information, you have the right to remain silent in Canada. Then, contact a lawyer as soon as you can. Atri and Pabani also want to make it clear that, in their experience, the police are not always strictly following what the law allows them to do. So, if you go out, make sure you have documentation.
In the legal context, I think of rights more as a defensive tactic we can use to try to defend people after the fact.
Council Call plans to have more episodes released in the future that delve into the details. But with the rising number of protests, it's crucial to know the rights provided to Canadian citizens. After all, protests are unlikely to stop anytime soon. For On the Record News, I'm Scott Martin.